My name is Ty McPherson. I'm with Vantage Point Products. Vantage Point does carry a full line of different products for different mounts for different TVs, speakers, audio video equipment. We have shelves that mount on the wall. These are the smaller mounts. These are the VESA 100 mounts. So basically the 5 mounts that you see here kind of operate in any different modes you need them. Everything from just sitting on a wall, just being able to mount it up, kind of put it up there and be able to look at it, to adding a little tilt, to adding some tilt and pan, to adding, tilt pan extended, little different options. VESA 100 pretty much covers everything under 30 inches. All our mounts come in silver and black. They are all available here at J&R. The VESA 100, kind of cool because you can actually adapt them for different TVs with all the different kinds of TVs that are out now. A VESA pattern is a standardized hole pattern on the back of a TV. We've come up with a bunch of little adapters. Those little extended arms pretty much will make it so that any VESA 100 mount will work with any VESA 100 TV. 30 inches and under. Medium flat panel mounts is pretty much what you're going to see universally in homes across America. 24, 25, 26 inch. The AX2WL01, just a flat mount that sits on the wall, very simple to install. All the Vantage Point mounts will come with all the tools you need to install them. Just take it home and install it for anything up to a 42 inch. The next one up is going to be this sucker right here, and all it does is add a little bit of tilt to it. It's a little nicer when you put something higher up on a wall to tilt it down because of the way you view LCDs, plasmas, all the flat screen TVs these days. If you try and look at it from down here at a flat surface up above, you don't get the true color of the TV. You don't get the true sense of the picture that you should be getting with your TV, which is why we add a little bit of tilt. The next one up would be the articulating wall mount. The great thing about this mount is it will go anywhere. From a corner to a ceiling, you can mount this puppy really anywhere. And it articulates a full 180 degrees in both directions, all the way around. If you mount it to a ceiling, you can flop it down and then tilt it out. This sucker goes up to 42 inches, up to a 42-inch TV. We also have adapters where you can actually put it on up to a 65-inch TV. It just depends on the weight of the TV. All Vantage Point products are UL tested. Everybody know what UL tested is? Basically a government subsidized company that you take your mount in, they put a bunch of weights on it and say, yeah, it holds up to whatever weight rating that you put on it. So anything that you see weight rating wise, it's actually tested up to 4 times that. So if it says 100 pounds, we've actually had 400 pounds hanging on it. This sucker will never sag. Because of the design with that steel arm, the way it's mounted, it won't sag because the way it mounts into a 3-hole system once that system's mounted up on the wall. So by the pipe dropping through a 3-hole system, instead of it giving that ability to shear away from the wall and pull the shear force down on the mount, it keeps it up against the wall and uses the shear force in the screws rather than pulling it down on the mount. The articulating mounts, both of them work the same way. This is a little bit smaller version, the smaller articulating mount. So this plate goes against the wall. You take the little rings, put one on top, one under here. So you can do these in 4 different ways. You actually comes with 4 of them. So depending on the height and the size of the TV that you want to use, these are what lock the pole down. So now you get the same turn, rotation, see? So it basically folds back in on itself and then comes back out. And the mount itself here will tilt down 15 degrees. So this piece then slides on here, so it actually looks something like that. So when it articulates away from the wall, it folds back in on itself. And it folds back this way on itself. But when you want to put it in a corner, the nice thing about having it in the corner is now you can mount it here in the corner and be able to see how you still have the full range. Next one up will be the ceiling mount. The cool thing about the ceiling mount now that we found is you can actually flip it over and use it as a desk mount. Mount it straight to a table, straight to a desk, straight to any kind of flat surface, and you can put a computer monitor on here. The nice thing about the size of this mount is you can put up to a 42-inch computer monitor on there. You still get the same uses of the turn, the tilt, forward, back, all that kind of good stuff. Using it as a ceiling mount, the other cool thing is the little pipe that you see running up and down the middle right here can also be used for wire management. The large flat panels are the biggest sellers we have worldwide. The U50, lightweight, super easy to put up yourself again. The way it mounts to the wall is the 2 pieces that you see on the back. Actually, you can adjust them from side to side the entire length of the mount. So you don't have to have 16-inch on center stud spacing to be able to mount this mount. It'll mount to any stud spacing, wall spacing, steel frame spacing. The U50 does have 15 degrees of downward tilt. So if you're putting it a little bit higher up on a wall, a U50 might be a little bit better mount for you just because it does have that tilt that faces down, so again, you get the better viewing depending on where you're viewing from. The other nice thing about the U50 is the locking mechanism. Once you put the two little metal bars that you see standing up there, face your TV down, screw those into the back, nice and easy, no big deal. All you have to do is pick that up and you put it on the two bars that you see kind of running, horizontally. So when you put that on, slide it on there, you can actually adjust your TV sideways up to 24 inches each way. Component shelf systems. The two shelf obviously is going to be used with a little bit bigger TV because it is a little bit wider. The two shelf systems, probably something for over 40 inches, 38 inches, somewhere in there, would be a good sized TV to put just over it and then mount that underneath. The wire management, again, the two poles that hold the shelving system, you can actually run your wiring through the back of them. One of the nice things about the 3-shelf is if you take that top shelf off, you can actually use anything like this mount here, or any of our smaller VESA 100 mounts, and you actually mount a TV directly to the shelf system. All of our mounts here at Vantage Point are available through jnr.com and JNR stores here in New York.